think, yeah, I think it just goes back to setting expectations for players like OG, and I think he gets a lot of praise for what he brings to the table as a 3-and-D guy. But, you know, I think he's had plenty of opportunities the last 2 years, like even the start of last year when they were trying to thrust him into that #1 option role when Pascal was out. And I think I just, this year it does seem to me there's always like 2 or 3 possessions a game where you look at it and you're like, is this the best shot for the team?
Yeah.
When he's kind of just doing his own thing. And to be honest, I see that
in the first quarter. Even the first quarter, you want to give OG in the post.
Get him going.
Sure. Maybe you could have looked for OG in the post throughout the course of the game. I think there was only one other time they did it, and it actually worked. But 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, when he's 2 of 12 at that point.
Yeah.
And then, more importantly, it's like defensively, right?
Yeah, I just think with every player, especially the starters that we talk about now, it's like, what is OG's like ideal long-term role on this team? Because I think
the ideal long-term role for a winning team for OG Anunoby is to play a premium 3-and-D position.
Right. And I think he wants a little bit more than that. And I don't blame him. The contract is coming up, right?
It's not even a contract year, though.
Yeah, I know. He's like a year away, right?
Yeah.
But, like, I think he wants to set himself up. And I think he sees himself as something more than what people cast him as, right? Like this premium 3-and-D guy. Maybe he sees himself as a #2 option on a team type. I just don't think he's shown enough.
If OG Anunoby is your #2 scoring option, is that team good offensively?
No, but I completely agree that should be his role, the 3-and-D role.
Is there another jump that he can make offensively? Like, he can obviously polish up what he's good at right now with his finishing and perhaps extend things that are portion of finishing in terms of, like, catching and attacking off the move.
Yeah.
Right? But that's an extension of finishing. There's finishing, and then there's also just, like, play creation. Right? And then there's initiation and stuff like that. He's obviously not good with the handle. Okay, I don't want to be rude about this. Last time the Bucks were in Toronto, pregame, that was the one that your nephews were at. We were sitting courtside for a lot of it, right? And they got courtside passes. And I remember very vividly, OG was right in front of us doing a 2-ball drill, which is like, typically he wouldn't do that pregame. Like, he usually just goes for the 3-point shooting and whatever, and then goes, right? He was doing the 2-ball drill, which is like, you're trying to handle with both hands, maybe cross over a couple of times. And I was watching it, and I was like, maybe it was just a bad day, but like the ball was dribbling over his shoulder up to the head level.
But,
you know what I mean? Like, and that's not surprising because the handle's not strong enough.
No, we've seen that in games, like the ball handling.
So if he's going to be a #2 option, or if that's the aspiration, like, can he reach that here? Is there going to be a space for him to do that here? And honestly, if there isn't, and if he's not happy with that, you maybe have to look at situations. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I don't, I think players, kind of at his age, like at that point of his career, there are a lot of players like that who want more, right? But again.
But how many guys on the team want more?
But
right?
that's what I'm saying.
No,
but that's what I'm saying. This is like emblematic of the bigger problem on the team right now. I think there's a suitable role for a lot of these guys, like an OG, like the 3-and-D role that would be ideal for the team, but it's not ideal for what the players want, right? So I don't know.
I think, that's
like, it's not just OG. I get what you're saying.
It's a bit role definition. You know what I mean? Like, you really need the role definition for this team, and you're not just that. Like, it's not just for the coach to define. It's not that simple. It's not like any regular workplace where they're like, hey, you're Joe, you're working this 8 to 4 shift, and then Bob, you're working this 4 to midnight shift.
It's always Joe and Bob. Man.
Yeah, it's not about the Jimmys and Joes. It's about the.
Oh no.